why this organization is under scrutiny and needs to be dealt with, because now Muslim bodies and Muslim organizations also themselves are having a problem with outfits like the PFI because of the kind of vitriol that they are pushing and misinformation that they are pushing. PFI program in Kozhikode, coming from Kerala, the All India Imams Council State Secretary Afzal Qasim made a controversial statement. He said that in current times, Muslims must be ready to fight and lay down their lives against the Sangh Parivar, who is the enemy of Islam and the country. The program was held on the 17th of September in Kozhikode. Now, Muslim leaders from other groups and other sections of society who have turned around and rejected this and called out, and they have actually called for action against this person, saying they have accused the Imam of misinterpreting the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet. This is what Afzal Qasim had to say. Listen in.
സംഘപരിവാരം വർഗീയ കുപ്രചരണങ്ങൾ നടത്തുന്നതിന്റെ മുന്നിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ നിശബ്ദത പാലിക്കില്ല എന്ന് പറയാൻ ഈ ഉമ്മത്ത് ധീരത കാണിക്കേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. തെരുവിൽ കിടന്ന് തല്ലുകൊണ്ടിട്ട് ഇത് ഞങ്ങളുടെ സംയമനമാണെന്ന് പറയാനല്ല, മറിച്ച് ഞങ്ങളുടെ നേരെ കൈയൂങ്ങിയാൽ അതിനെ പ്രതിരോധിക്കാൻ ഞങ്ങൾ പ്രാപ്തരാണെന്ന് പറയാനുള്ള ഒരു ധൈര്യമാണ് ഈ സമൂഹം. ഇസ്ലാമിന്റെ ശത്രുക്കളായ, രാജ്യത്തിന്റെ ശത്രുക്കളായ സംഘപരിവാര ഫാസിസ്റ്റ് ദുർഭൂതങ്ങളുടെ മുന്നിൽ രക്തസാക്ഷിത്വ ഭരിക്കാൻ തയ്യാറായിക്കൊണ്ട് അല്ലാഹു റബ്ബുൽ ഇസ്സത്തിന് വേണ്ടി പോരാട്ടം നടത്താൻ.
Now you see, Pathikrit, what they are doing. This is how they twist the narrative. Where was the Sangh Parivar at the time of the Prophet? And where is the Sangh Parivar anyway, the enemy of Islam? Is this not a deliberate political agenda that's being pushed? He's a PFI leader. This organization emerges from the Simi and also from this one's whose stated objective is to oppose Hindus and the RSS. Now, if this is the case, and more importantly, the RSS. Now, if this is the case, this is the entire intent of the PFI. Why is this person given a platform like this, and why is he allowed to interpret the books? And that's why, rightly so, Muslim organizations have said, we reject this. This is not the right interpretation. So, how is this person getting any kind of authority?
Right, Anand, and that's why I have always stated that we have to codify what can actually be propagated and what not, because radicalism, as often, irrespective of religions, actually gets propagated in the name of propagation of religion. Secondly, if you look at what happened in Middle East, I think Middle East is a classic example. When ISIS came in Middle East, the first thing they did was to target other Muslims who were moderate, who did not believe in what they were doing, and they killed Shias en masse. They killed other minorities, and they also killed Sunni Muslims who did not adhere to what they believed in. Secondly, if you have a problem with Sangh Parivar, fight it out politically. And how many people actually believe or are members of Sangh Parivar? I mean, that is an alibi again they're using. Their ultimate objective, as I stated, is to actually, I don't know why, I mean, if that is what they're preparing for a Ghazwa all over again, and fight it out against all the non-Muslims. In fact, there has been opposition, Anand, which was coming from the church also in Kerala in terms of some of the activities that are happening in that particular state concerning and associated with PFI. So it is a dangerous trend today, and it actually, the biggest victim today as of yet will be the Muslim community itself, because you will find gradually the moderate voices will be shunted out. It is unfortunate that moderate and liberal voices don't get that kind of traction that some of these PFI members and other organizations like them actually get.
No, it's a double-edged sword, particularly. You yourself had talked about it a short while ago. When the moderates start speaking up, they get intimidated, and then they get socially ostracized, and their situations are created where they're asked to either keep quiet or toe the line. So, Lubnaji, how should one counter these kind of rabid people who will deliberately spread misinformation and use religious platforms and religious texts to further their own nefarious political agenda?
See, now what I feel is, if there is this implementation of Uniform Civil Code, the first thing I would ask for is to keep religion within the four walls of the house. It should not be it is not something to be displayed on the road, and no one can decide for anyone else. I mean, no cleric, no political leader can decide for the people what one is supposed to do. Yes. That's it.
But should such people also not, the community,
See,
should they not come out and reject that?
the
There has to be
moderate
some way.
voices, the moderate voices should come up. The moderate people of all the religions, they should actually come up and they should speak. They should not be snubbed. I mean, of course, there would be people would try to snub them, but then they should actually try to speak, because they are the one who speak of some sense, and they only will be they will be the best people to dispel the fanaticism and the radicalism.
The other part is, you made an interesting point saying that we need to have a common civil code. The other part is that religion is supposed to be practiced in
No,
your
but
house and not on the street, not on the streets.
I've also said that, see, the whole this Indian politics is just now it is revolving around religion. So I've also said that reform code should be implemented, but the religion should be definitely kept within the house. It should
No, I
not
totally.
be.
No, I totally agree. See, what you personally practice, what you practice as your personal faith is your personal matter. When you are out in public, you are one particular citizen, and that is citizen of India, and the rule of the constitution, rule of law. That's what applies to everybody. So, what you do when you take out processions, you take it out with public, with the law and order in consideration, with permission from the administration, and we'll celebrate everybody, every faith. So, at all points in time. Otherwise, you keep it inside your house. You don't try and flaunt it and impose it on somebody else. I,
Surprise